Here's the thing, guys. I don't think most of you are at the core lazy. You know, you might work and then you might go to sleep and then you might think, I didn't do enough today. And it's just a continuous cycle of, I didn't do enough today. And you know, that was me for a while. But I did work, but I always felt I didn't do enough. And I think that's because the way I'm designed is I have bursts of output and then I have bursts of non-output, basically. And I think that's because I wasn't doing something that I truly enjoyed doing. And let me be clear, when I say enjoy, it doesn't mean like I am so happy to do it, but I'm not resenting it either. So you need to find something that's in the middle of this balance of you relatively enjoy it and you don't resent it, and so you'll just focus on it. If you find something like, let's say you're doing drop shipping or whatever, and you resent it, then you're not gonna put 100% effort into whatever you're doing. So the sooner you can realize this, the sooner you will actually succeed faster. Because I was doing something that I didn't really enjoy for a very long period of time, and I was just doing it because other people said this is what you have to do. And I think when you're getting started in business and somebody that has succeeded tells you you need to do this, then you should do this. But you get to a point where you can branch off and you can say, okay, do I enjoy doing this? Or is there something else in the same industry but slightly different that I can do that I enjoy or I don't resent actually waking up and doing it every single day? Because at the end of the day, every single thing that's worth having is going to take a long period of time. And if you don't enjoy doing it, then you'll feel like you're just working towards nothing. And so this is kind of what I've realized is the toughest realization, is that, you know, even if you spend so much time on something and you don't enjoy doing it, you're not going to fulfill it and you're not going to push through and complete it. And so I think once you find that thing that you enjoy, then you don't mind doing it continuously. So let's break this down a little bit more in depth and let's figure out how you find what you enjoy. So I have something that I like to call, you know, the scale, enjoyment and value. So you can have things that you completely enjoy, but they don't really provide you value. You probably enjoy going to the beach or laying by the pool or getting in and out and eating it, or eating a cookie, or you get the point. Things that bring on a negative consequence, you enjoy. So let's break this down even further. If you eat a cookie, it's unhealthy for you, it's bad for you, but maybe you enjoy the taste while you're eating it. If you go to the beach, it's fun, you enjoy it, but it's also kind of a waste of time because it's not moving the needle forward in your life. Or if you enjoy eating fast food, you enjoy it, same thing like the cookie, you're eating it and it's good and you enjoy it, but it just puts you in a worse position than you were before because it's unhealthy for you. So there's things you enjoy that don't benefit you. And now there's things that you don't enjoy that do benefit you. Like, for example, if you're just getting started going to the gym, you probably don't enjoy going to the gym, but it benefits you. If you are starting to create content and you're embarrassed that other people might see your content, you probably don't enjoy making content, but you do it anyways because you know it's gonna benefit you. And when I first started making content, I was kind of like, I don't know about this, but I actually enjoy it now. It's fun. And I've stuck to it for a decent bit now. Still relatively new, but I'm still figuring it out for sure. So there's things that you don't enjoy that do benefit you. And now there's things that you do enjoy that do benefit you. So let's say you have been going to the gym for a year now, and every time you go, you enjoy going to the gym and it does benefit you. Work out, you become a better person and you enjoy it. Or let's say you like to read non-fiction books and it's making you a better person and you enjoy doing it. Or let's say you have something that you work on and you enjoy doing it, that's moving the needle forward for your future self. So there's really 3 different categories, and that's you either enjoy it and it moves the needle, you enjoy it, it doesn't move the needle, you don't enjoy it and it doesn't move the needle, or you don't enjoy it and it does move the needle. I guess there's 4 options. So what you need to find is usually when you start in business, it goes from you don't enjoy it and it moves the needle. And this is the area where most people quit, is because you're working towards something that you don't really enjoy doing because you've been doing it and you haven't seen any crazy results and you just want it now. And that's the part that you have to push through to get to or to find the point where you're in the category of you enjoy it and it moves the needle. So for the longest period of time, I was in that category of I don't really enjoy it, but it does move the needle. And here's the thing, when I say you enjoy it, I mean you're looking forward to doing it every single day. So you could have some days where you're like, I'm looking forward to doing it. And you could have some days where you're like, I just really don't want to do it. But I want to be very specific. The enjoy and move the needle category, you wake up every single day and you're like, okay, I'm ready to win the day. I want to make this work for a long period of time, not just a short burst, a long period of time. So the sooner you can find this thing where you enjoy doing it and it moves the needle, you succeed faster because you work more and you're not lazy. So this goes back to the beginning of this video, is that if you find that thing that you enjoy and it moves the needle, then you're gonna work towards it. So most people aren't necessarily lazy. And I'm not saying there aren't lazy people, because there definitely are lazy people, but that feeling of when you go to sleep at night and you say, did I do enough? It's probably because you didn't do enough. Because you're in that category of you don't enjoy it, but it moves the needle. So you're working towards something, but you're only really putting forth 30-40% effort into it because you don't enjoy it. When you make that switch and you find that thing that you enjoy and it moves the needle, then you start putting 80 to 100% effort into it every single day. You look forward to working on it every single day, and you compound that effort, and it just absolutely explodes. So the sooner you find that thing that you enjoy and moves the needle, double down on that immediately. I also want to say that sometimes you'll start out in business at that you don't enjoy it, but it moves the needle, and you start making money and you're like, wait, I know how to do this now. And so now you don't enjoy it is switching over to you enjoy it and it moves the needle. And it's a slower process, but it does happen to a decent amount of people. But it's a long process. And this is the kind of thing, is that entrepreneurship is a long process. If you ask anybody, like, when you first started, how long did it take you to start making money? On social media and stuff, they're gonna tell you, oh, it took me 6 months and I'm making 100K a month now. But really, this is the thing, is that they're telling you when they started that enjoy and move the needle process. They're not telling you about the non-enjoy, move the needle process. So like, for example, for me, I only started working in real estate on my own February of this year. Realistically, now I just found something that I enjoy doing and it moves the needle, so I'm doubling down on that. But I could tell you, hey, I've only been doing this for a month because the thing I found that I enjoy only happened 2 weeks ago, not even, a week and a half ago. So I could tell you, hey, I'm only doing this for a week. But in reality, I've been in real estate trying to make something work for a year and a half of consistent everyday action. And so people on social media will tell you, oh, it's been 3 months and I made 50 grand or whatever. But most likely, they have been trying to figure something out for a significantly longer period of time than that. So when you see this stuff on social media, just don't get distracted by it, because it'll make you feel like you're falling behind. And you know, a lot of people say that comparison is bad, but honestly, I feel like comparison is fine. Because like, for example, I'm 21. If I look around and see on social media there's some guy making 60K a month at 21 and I'm not, I mean, he had the same opportunities as me. What's to say that I can't be making 60K a month right now? If it makes you lazy and depressed, then don't compare yourself. If it gives you motivation and drive, then why not compare yourself? Use that fuel to fire up your engine and get some work done. But this is the kind of thing I'm saying, is that if you're working on something you don't enjoy and it moves the needle, you're gonna have to go through that phase. Unless you just find something that you do enjoy and it moves the needle and you're willing to do it for a significantly longer period of time than you think, then that's amazing. Double down on that immediately, because you will outpace your competition 100x. So this just goes back to, you know, most people aren't lazy necessarily, but they just aren't focused on the right things. So they aren't putting 100% effort forward, even if you're telling yourself you are, because they're not enjoying what they're doing. Let me be clear, is that obviously with real estate, for the year and a half I've been in it, the things I've done, I enjoy more than like a 9-to-5 job or just working anywhere else. Because it's all just on my computer, I just make calls. So I enjoy it more, but I don't enjoy the actual doing of it, the actual action taking. I enjoy the process, but calling sellers and negotiating houses and that kind of thing, I don't mind it, but I don't it's not my favorite thing in the world, you know? It still feels like work. So you have to go through this phase, like I said. And now I've found something that I do enjoy doing. Like I went to bed last night, I was excited to wake up and work today, which I think that you have to find that. So I think you're more unaligned than actually lazy. And if you are lazy, and here's the thing though, I don't want to give you an excuse if you are actually lazy. If you look in the mirror and you see yourself and you say, I'm lazy, then okay, stop being lazy. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that there's a difference between lazy and unaligned. If you're unaligned with what you're doing, then you're only putting forth, 60% effort max, instead of being in this category where you actually enjoy doing it and it moves the needle, and now you're putting forth 80-90% plus effort. And so I think that's important to find. And I also think that the journey from doing what you're not 100% enjoying, but it moves the needle, to getting to the point where you enjoy doing it, that journey is extremely important. And here's the thing. I got into real estate, not because I liked real estate, because I wanted to make money. That's why. I wanted to make money, if I'm being completely honest with you. A year and a half ago, I was just going around, I was saying I want to make money, and real estate just happened to fall into my lap. So I started doing real estate, because that was the path to money. And when I started it, I enjoyed it. Then I was going through this phase where I wasn't really seeing results, and it was this continuous grind every single day. And now I don't enjoy it. I'm not putting forth 100% effort because I don't enjoy it. And so that's the difficult part that not many people talk about. And this goes back to, I could say, oh, I just started real estate 2 months ago. I just started doing what I'm doing now 2 months ago or whatever, or a week and a half ago. Whatever. But in reality, I've been trying to figure something out for probably 2 years now. Even before I found out about real estate, I was trying to figure out, okay, how do I get rich? Maybe even longer than that. So people don't talk about when they actually started to try to get rich. They only talk about when they started succeeding with the thing they enjoy and it moves the needle. So there's a very big difference between the two. And I just want you guys to know that what you see on social media and everything usually didn't come as easy as people make it seem. And here's the thing is people aren't gonna click on a YouTube video that says, I grinded for 2 years and finally got my first $10,000 check. They're gonna click on a YouTube video that says how I made $60K a month in 30 days, right? I mean, be honest with yourself, which one would you rather watch? I think that you have to go through the phase of you don't enjoy it. Let me be clear on this. You don't enjoy it 100%, but it moves the needle. And to get to that phase of you enjoy it 100%, you're excited every single day for long periods of time, and it moves the needle. But you have to go through the you don't enjoy it phase to get to the you enjoy it phase. And sometimes the you don't enjoy it part actually turns into the you enjoy it, because you're doing it so much, you're like, man, it's kind of fun actually. That's all I've got for today. Like and subscribe. There's actually a subscribe button right beneath the video. So like when you exit out of full screen and then you go down a little bit, there's actually a subscribe button. I know it's weird. I know you've never seen it. But if you actually press that button, it helps me. Also press like. And yeah, I have no idea what day it is. We think we have like 17 days left, 18? I don't know. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. And God bless you, have a great day.